day, everyone. Alvindeleon back with another solo lesson here in YouTube. And today we're going to be talking about this awesome solo. I believe this is from Michael Landau. Go the Distance, Michael Bolton's version. And yeah, we're going to be talking about the theory, chords, and everything, techniques, different positions and everything. So hopefully you're having a great day, guys. Today I'm kind of busy because I have a competition going on. So let's see. Okay, who's with me today? We have Alan Castro. Yeah, hello, and we have some viewers already here. So let's continue with the lesson. So this one is awesome because the keys are like changing. Let's go to the chords again. So let's check the chords. Let's see. So it started with this key. So it goes to, I can say this one, D minor. So that's the first part. Okay. So that's the like the melody coming in. But the solo, different chords. So let's check it again. So it goes to F, B flat, and then it goes to C over E, then A over C sharp. So that one, when I see that one, so I look at it like the dominant of the key, which is D minor, or you can say F, because they share the same notes, which are D, E, F, G, A, B flat. Okay, so if you're going to solo on that section, we're going to play the melody, so we're in that key. Okay, and then after that, it modulates to D major. Okay, so in this key, now we're in D major, right? D over F sharp G, and then modulates to, this is the dominant of B, okay? B major. So you'll see it's changing keys, and it's changing in a really good way because using the dominant. If you know how to use the dominant, you can easily look at it. Like in this one, if you want to go to D, so what's the dominant? When you say dominance, that's the fifth of the key. Okay, so D, E, F, G, A. So if you want to go to A, the D, play that A, now you're in D. You want to go to B, in this case, play that F sharp. Okay, you want to go to G, play the D. So it's a tool, even from the classical era. I studied classical in university, that's my major when I was studying. And always using the dominant 7, call that, and that's what we call, like, if you want to pivot to another key, that's the best way to do it. Well, one of the best ways to do it. Okay, because there are other ways, but I don't want to go to other theory. Other than that, this song goes into different keys. Okay. Now the first part of the solo goes to the key of B major. So that I'm teaching you this, guys, because there are lots of tabs, backing tracks you can see. Maybe, I don't know, or maybe not. I haven't seen anyone like did the tabs and backing track for this one. I think I'm the first one. But anyway, so if you're in the B major, so you play your solo or improvise on the B major, which is B, C sharp, G sharp, B, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, right? So in that section, because we have this chord which is E over G sharp, F sharp over A sharp, and then B. So if you have that chord, so the best way to do that is play B major pentatonic or a B major scale. So, and that's what we did on this solo, because we will be talking about the notes on the solos, right? So, and then it shifts to another key. So it goes to G over B, A over C sharp, and then D. Now we're on the D key. So this is the thing. Most of the time we don't care about the chords, but this is actually the foundation of your solo. If you're going to do the solo, you have to study first the chords and the keys that you're into, so that when you solo, it will sound good. Okay, so this one is a good example of that because it changes into different keys, and that's the reason why I did even on the first part I did this like the melody because it's a different key. With this part, that key is in the key of F or D minor, if you want to look at it like major and minor. That's in that key. So we have F, G, A, B, B flat, C, D, E. So that's the scale you're going to use on that one. If you want to improvise on that section, you can simply do this. So that I can teach you like really how to, the relationship between the chords and scales, right? So if you want to just improvise on that one, we can use F major pentatonic, right? Then it goes to key of D. So like I've said, now you have to shift to D major, which is D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. So that's how you see like the relationship of the chords and the scales. So that when you create melodies, even melodies for your songs and solos, that's how you create it. All right, that's a simple explanation for that one. So you have to be really curious of the key changes. Okay, is this different key? And then change the key. That one. See, now we have F sharp because we are in the key of D now, which is D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C. The first key, which is F, G, A, B, or D minor, D, E, F only, G, A, B flat. Alright, so you have to be really conscious of the chord changes. Even when you're doing melodies, it helps a lot. Alright? Change keys. And then change again the key. Yeah. So that one it changed to B. So now I'm looking at it like B major. Now I'm soloing on that B major, which he did, and then it goes to D, and it goes like this one. Now we're on the key of D, and if you check my tabs and backtrack, you will see that it's just outlining that D major. Alright, so just a quick overview this, and then it goes to see, that's still the D, and then D major pentatonic, right? Or you can call it like the B minor pentatonic, the same as the D major pentatonic. Right? So the B minor is D major is it's the same notes, and basically that's about. But there's this one part where it goes like B, B flat. So we will follow that. All right. So let's talk about the solo now. Chords also available here on my channel. Also, if you want the PDF of this one, it's free on my Patreon. You just have to be a member for free. You don't have to pay anything. You just have to sign up for free members, and you will have the PDF for free and the backing track. So You know, it's all for free, guys. But if you want to support me, of course you can. But everything's for free. My channel also for free. Um, so enjoy. Okay. So let's go and tackle this solo. Before that, hello to Beans Dean. Hello to Sebastian Canega, and hello to Tony Sbarbazo. Um, enjoy, guys. So let's skip that part because that's I just did that part so that when I do the lesson, you can understand, the key changes. The solo starts here, which is we're on the B major, outlining that, right? D sharp, F sharp, then we have that G sharp, back to F sharp, then we have that time. So if you listen to the original, which is, I believe that it's Michael Landau. I like his work, Michael Landau. For session guitar players, three of the best I can say: Michael Landau, Dan Huff, Steve Lukather. Okay. Also, Michael Thompson. If you know other session guitar players, playing, the solos songs, recordings, please let me know and I'll be happy to check them out. But those I can say four. Those are really good ones. Dan Huff, especially, one of my favorites. Steve Lukather, of course, so good. And Michael Landau. Michael Thompson, not so much, but yeah, he's also one of the best. Okay, I can say. Okay, so that's in B major. Then he did that dive there. If you listen to it really carefully. And then this one, lots of bends. I'm having trouble with my fingers, and if you see me like with different ways of doing it, I have this called focal hand stonia, but I can still play. So I'm using my second finger. I use my third finger. Not that so much strength to it because of the condition. But yeah, lots of bends on the 14th fret, second string. Then you have to reach for that 14th fret first string. Now I can say that's difficult because you really need to take that D sharp there, like to really hit it every time. If not, it will sound bad. So it takes a lot of, I can say, bending, finger strength for bending. Yeah, or something like that. If you go over that D sharp, it sounds bad, right? So I can say it sounds easy, but it's difficult to execute those notes, especially those continuous bends. And only one picking, not like not like that, right? So, that part still in the key of B. I can say that one is, if you're starting out, that one can be a challenge. So work on your bending, especially this one. Like how many? Take 4 before you touch that 14. And then there's a bend again on the last part. Okay, and then we shift to the key D, key of D. Again, lots of bending, and that makes it more, I can say, emotional in terms of the emotions. It's bending is really emotional, I can say, when you do it. If you do slides, it doesn't have that attack. And he did that, like, if you don't bend it on the second one, look, it's okay, you hit the notes, but listen to this one. Alright, so that one, consider that one as well, because I heard him, like, again, doing lots of bends. Like that. Alright? And then still outlining the D arpeggio here. Alright? That's a F sharp, A, D, and then bend from the E to F sharp. Alright? So that's really outlining just the D from the beginning. Alright? And then that one is kind of tricky. Michael Landau's favorite because I did also one Michael Landau solo, and he's always doing this thing. So you bend, and then you touch the. Okay, I'll teach it note for note. So you bend on the 17th fret second string, right? And then you touch the. If you want to do it with a tap, it's okay. You can do it with the third finger and pinky, but for me, it's much easier for my fingers. I just bend with the second finger, and then touch it with my third finger, and then bend it again. So we have that F sharp, and then when you touch that, so you're up already, and you touch the 18th fret. Now you have G note, right? Okay, so that's a practice. Bend, full bend, touch the second string again, 18th fret, while it's up, so that you have that G note. Now the thing, the hard thing with this one, I can say the challenge, not the hard thing, okay? So if you're like flat or sharp, you will mess up. Listen. It's all gonna be flat. And if it's too much, it's gonna be all sharp. Right? So it really needs to be perfect, your note here. So using that, this is the same G, then you go to that G first string. So when you check that section on the tabs, really focus on this one, because this one is a really good lick, I can say. A really good idea. Using different... See that? So just focus on that, practice on that, and you will see that this is really awesome. Because you can do this. Right? But the effect is different. You see, it's all about execution. When you look at these really great session players, it's for them, of course, choices of notes, and then execution, how they execute those phrases. If I just do it like this, which is the same notes, right? It doesn't sound right, but when you do this, for me, it's much cleaner. I don't know why, but that's how I think he executed it just by listening. I haven't seen him play live, especially this solo. So it's just by listening, and you can hear that. You can hear that he's touching that note. You can even use tap. Alright, so there's something to it. So this is all about execution, guys. So if you don't want to do it and you just want to play this, it's okay. Okay, you hit the note, it's okay. But I'm teaching you like how to execute it like nicely, properly, or the way they do it. If you don't like the way they did it, it's fine. But at least you know, and you can try it, and maybe judge for yourself what is better. I like that better compared to this one. Be sure you're releasing the bend. Yeah, this is the bend, right? Then you're releasing it to hit that first note, and then you bend again. I think that's the... So there's a cut compared to this one. No cuts. It's smooth. It's flowing. So it's all about executing, right? The phrases. The techniques that are involved, okay? And then we have That one is pretty easy. That's a D note and an A note. And then we have this run, and I listen to it like I can say this is the hardest part, to be honest, because I listened to it and then I heard so many ways of doing it. Example. So you see, that is just like flowing. But when I listened to him, how he executed those notes, it sounded like he did a bend. So I was like, will I do it just the simple way? Okay, just a pentatonic run going down. Easy, right? So, but what I put in the tabs is we have a bend, like, and that's what I heard. Now, again, same notes. This one. But different execution. So this is what I'm teaching you guys here on this channel. It's more about not just the notes, but how you can make it more interesting, I can say, or copy what they're doing and make it your own. So that's always what I teach here. Because you can copy and do covers, but at the end of the day, it's all about you and how you play it. Now, I can do this, which is nice, okay? And also, I can do this. Right? With pinch harmonic and everything, which I did on this, my video. So I did that. Okay, so that's coming from what I heard because he did the bend on the third string. Something like that. And just put pinch harmonics into it. Since I like pinch harmonics, and we talked about pinch harmonics many times here in this channel on live. And by the way, I do live every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday talking about this stuff because I love this stuff. This is my passion. I really love solos. You can check my channel. I did hundreds, if not thousands, of solos already with tabs and backing tracks. Okay, so and then I talk about it, the theory behind it, and this is just B minor pentatonic or B major pentatonic, right? And then just going down. Yeah, you have to hit that fret. I saw some covers also. This one, that 10th fret, they took it here. Which is the same note, which is D note. So like, but for me that's too far. So I cannot really like flow into it. So what I did, so I took that B note there on the 10th fret, 6th string. But it's all up to you guys. It's the same notes, you know. It's all about execution. What's easy for your fingers, and how it will flow better for you, right? So I took it there. Some covers do. They slide back to that D note. So yeah, it's your choice. It's just a guide. Whatever is easy for you, just do that. But yeah, that's what I noticed. That bend on that third string. And then after that, this one, it took time also. Not as much as this one because, like I've said, with the execution, this is all about the position. So this part, this is just a D major run, but you can play it in different positions. The first one I transcribed it. I played it like this because I'm using it I'm using my ear and then transcribing it. I'm not like looking at it. Also, I don't know if there are like Michael Landau. I checked Michael Landau live. Nothing, you know, like this solo, like on the studio, nothing, right? So this is studio work. So you can play it here. The first part I did like it. Alright, so I looked at it this way, just going down. But the thing with this position, on the second string of that D major scale, starting on the 17th fret, 5th string, right? So I have to slide and then hit that 22nd fret, 21st fret, then 22nd fret. Or I'll tell you the story later on. So okay, so that one is just going down. What I noticed is like when I was listening to it, there's a flow into it. It's like a 3 note per string. So I tried that as well, and this is what I got. And I said, wow, that's much easier in terms of like finger position. But there's a thing with I don't know if you noticed this. Your guitar, if it's not properly intonated, if you don't know that like intonation and stuff, like checking your intonation, when you go up here, it sounded like out of tune. Okay, so there are many factors: intonation and also strings. If your strings are like old and then you're playing here on this section, it sounded like off. Okay, it's like out of tune. So of course, change the strings, and then everything is good. It's intonated, and then you can choose if you're doing it in this part, because there are so many ways you can do it. You can do it here, D, right? But it's too far from that, so we cannot do that. So you have only left with 2 choices. Okay, this one, and then you slide, or the other one, which is 3 note per string. 3 note per string, I can say is the easiest. You can move freely and easily. And then you're there already to hit it. Okay, the 22nd, 21st, and 22nd fret there. With the A note, again, this is what I noticed. When you're playing on the 2nd string, listen. Okay? And this one. It's longer. Alright? So maybe finger position or whatever, but again. So when you finish on this one, alright? That's the 2nd string. Now, first string. You see that? So that matters also. What? So I did it on the 2nd string because it's much easier. But if you listen to it, it's okay because you don't need that long, sustain for that, because there's vocals after that, right? Okay, he will sing that, Michael Bolton. But what I'm saying is when you're doing solos, and then you need a sustain. Okay, look, this is the 2nd string. I have new strings, and this is the 1st string. For my guitar, 1st string sustains more. So again, that's another choice for position. I can do this. It's either that, which is cutting off, or this one. First string, and it's more like sustaining. So those guys, I really study that. Okay, I try that, and so I can teach it to you, and maybe you will get something out of it. So this is what I do on this channel. So if you haven't subscribed yet, maybe you should, if you like this kind of lessons, really focusing on techniques. Okay, now I didn't focus much on bends and all of that, but usually I do that because I don't have much time. But that's the solo. Okay, so I'll play it one more time for you to see it. see that? I did it on the first string, and it's sustaining more than my second string here. I'm already done with that one. You know, it's dead already, but when I did it on the first string, it's still sustaining. So you see the choices. But you know, you don't need that much sustain if you're playing it with a band or whatnot. But that's what I'm saying. Okay. So hopefully you enjoyed this lesson. I have a competition. You know, you can win Hotone products sponsored by Hotone, and I'll be doing that on Facebook. So, but thank you guys for watching. Who else is here? Carl Nagli is here. Magsaysay Lorian is here. If you don't have a tremolo, you can use your fingers. You know, I just love doing tremolo. When I practice tremolo, that's a really good question. When I practice tremolo, it's something like this, okay? So when I play, let's say G, and I try to copy that here. Alright? So that I will have a choice. If I'm doing, let's say B, let's say I'm doing a wide tremolo. Right, so good. Yeah, I'm just copying it with my tremolo. So I have, you know, if I want to use finger tremolo, or if I want a, you know, with my trem here. So I like playing with the Floyd Rose, or in this case, the Strandberg is the same, almost the same as a Floyd Rose. So yeah, practice both when you're doing this stuff. I just like using this one. Right? That's too much. Like that. Right? So if I play it like this, right? And with the tremolo, but like I have said, there's a dive there. But if you don't want, it's okay. I can say the hardest with the vibrato, say vibrato, is when you bend and then putting a vibrato on top. Okay, but with the tremolo, right, like that, then you can do it easily. Like that. So both. So practice both so that you have options. Okay, so I like that. The hardest with the guitar, I can say, is bending and tremolo and vibrato. Okay, vibrato. Tremolo much easier. So if you want to be good in soloing, I can say, is study, master your bending and vibrato. Those two. You can shred all you want. You can do all the sweep picking in the world. You can do alternate picking and shredding, you know. But if your vibrato and bending is not good, it sucks. You will. That's just the reality of it. Because with the guitar, it's more of like twinkle twinkle. Right? If you don't have that, you will sound like. Also, the good thing with vibrato, my second string is kind of out of tune now, and I will not tune it. If you have the vibrato, you can actually like catch that note, right? In a way, look, it's out of tune, right? But you can do this. And then it's going in tune. Because vibrato is not doing this. It's not doing that. Vibrato is actually bending as well. You know, like that. So when I teach my students how to do vibrato, so my B string is out of tune because of bending. This is new string. I'll see it's out of tune. There you go. Tune it. Because I have new strings. I teach them like you have this. You target that. That's the first part of vibrato. You're actually bending it and then hitting that note, but you cannot go past that note unless That's your target note, right? But this is your target note. So you have to sound like this. It's when it's fast already, you won't be able to like really hear that doing. Alright, so that's the first technique that I teach my students. I do one-on-one lessons. You have to hit it consistently, the same note, just to practice the technique. Okay? This is the technique. Oh, thank you so much, Magsaysay Loyan, for another 2,000 Japanese yen. Thank you so much. Really appreciate the tip. Really appreciate that. You're so kind. Please play Master Puppets. I'm not playing any Master Puppets. I'm teaching Go the Distance solo and teaching some techniques with you guys. So that's the first step. And then just make it fast, right? For the one that requested, please check my I did the Black album. Maybe you like it. If you like Metallica, that's my favorite album. So I did all the solos on the Black album. If you're just checking if I can play Metallica, I like Metallica. Yeah, but I don't have Master of Puppets. But maybe someday. I'm working on some other solos now. So anyway, guys. So Blackwood Richmore. Yeah. Hello. And then I do read comments, but I'm sorry. When I'm teaching, it's kind of hard to like read comments and then teach at the same time. I live new. I want to be a good player. If you want to be a good player, please check my free. It's all for free. Go to my channel and check first the complete beginner guitar course. It's 36 videos for free. Start from the beginning. How to buy a guitar, what kind of guitar you want, picking, everything, reading tabs. Okay, if you finish that 36 videos, I'm telling you, you'll be able to play already. Just focus on that course. It's a course. It's a free course. 36 videos for free here on my channel. You don't have to pay anything. You will learn a lot for sure. How to use a metronome. And then the last part is 5 shapes of the pentatonic and the blues, which is very important as a guitar player. Guys, it's all here, there. Okay, complete beginner guitar course. You start with that. If you don't have any foundation in guitar and in music, that's a really good place to start. And you don't have to pay hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, for lessons. I can have that, and you can always comment. And if I have time, I will, answer you in the comment section. I also do comment or reply on the comment sections. I don't know how to apply scales. Well, this is the place for you. You don't know how to apply scales. I always teach how to apply scales on chord progressions. Christian Aquino, hello. Okay, 2C. Okay, we have 8 o'clock. For those who joined the contest, it's gonna be 8 o'clock. What time is it already? 8 o'clock Philippine time. It's gonna be 2 o'clock my time, which is I'm late already. I'm so sorry. I'm late already. It's already 2:04 my time. It's supposed to be 2 o'clock in Facebook. So thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow for another solo lesson and guitar lessons and techniques. And if you want to see me, but I'll be talking in my native language. My first language is Tagalog in my Facebook. And we have a competition going on. So have a great day, guys. And see you next time. Here. See you tomorrow on YouTube. Again, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe and check my Patreon and Payhip store. Okay, bye-bye, guys. Thank you.